When we first walk out here in the morning, all we can hear is the wind in the trees and the birds chirping. Sometimes we walk up and there's a bunny and we kind of chase it away.
Ever since I was young, it's kind of been a part of my life, just being aware of your surroundings and your impact on everything else.
We start watering and then you hear the water with the wind and the birds, and it's really peaceful.
The campus garden here is educating people about where their food is coming from, what goes into their food.
Food is everything in our society. It's how we continue our life.
For our ancestors, for millions of years prior to this, every one of us has had a direct association with our food. 10 to 12,000 years ago, we start farming.
As time went on, they enclosed the fields so that they could rotate the crops. In other words, there was a kind of scientific approach.
A system based on 1 or 2 crops and just a few people producing food for a lot of others.
It's all one crop in a field, which is really bad for the soil.
The larger pressure we put on the land and on the farmers to produce more off of less, the more pollution that we're going to be requiring.
The scientific approach to agriculture changed the nature of agriculture.
Pouring tons and tons of fertilizer on it.
So you have to ship it really far and you have to put lots of preservatives into it.
Genetically modified foods and hybrids.
Kind of questionable sometimes about what you're actually eating.
It's all about convenience. It's all about just on the go.
So when you grow your food locally, you have a better idea of how it's being grown, what's going into it, and how much energy it takes to actually produce it.
And how much more local can you get than something that's grown right on campus?
We plant a variety of species because it's important to diversify the garden.
Plants together that work together, that have symbiotic relationships with each other. I've learned so much just seeing all the birds come back and seeing how the animals have developed these relationships with the plants that was lost when it was just grass.
The garden will be able to serve as an outdoor learning space.
Learning about other cultures and how they grow food.
Science classes coming there, philosophy classes, nature writing classes.
Studying people and their relationship with the environment, with everything else around them, with each other.
Just draw those connections.
It's a great hands-on laboratory opportunity for students to use all of their senses. They can see these things, they can feel this, they can smell it, they can hear it, and they can also taste it.
For students to have an opportunity to work closely with the land, it might improve their capacity to see the importance of living off the land.
Once someone becomes ecologically aware, it's when you realize the consequences of your actions. That knowledge is really the power. That's when you can make changes.
We're so far beyond the carrying capacity right now, and we just keep fueling our society with fossil fuels, and it's just not sustainable. We need to find more natural alternatives, and a small step is a campus garden. These students are leaving this legacy of a beautiful place to learn and a place that's going to be producing food for their children if they come to Washington College.